Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pub, Suds, and Grubs presents the Speakeasy. Once again, I am Ken. This is John.
Hello.
And we're ready to have some beers, aren't we?
We're ready to have some beers, but first,
All right.
Ken, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Holy
I feel like
shit, 2022.
I feel like Eddie Murphy in what's it, Trading Places.
Merry New Year.
Happy New Year!
This is great. 2022.
It's
Wow,
exciting.
dude.
New year. New everything. Huh?
New everything. We
Yeah.
get to start over. That's what's great about the New Year's. We get to start over. We remember as a kid, like whoever thought you would have made 2022? I think the Jetsons were in the year 2022 when we were as a kid.
Probably.
That's insane. I
But
thought cars should be flying by this
No,
time.
they're not flying. That's wrong.
Oh.
They should be flying, right?
No, I don't want to. No.
Yeah.
2022.
So,
God bless.
2020. What's your New Year's resolutions, man?
Hold
What are
on,
you
let's
thinking?
drink first. I need
Oh.
a drink. This is staring at me right here. Let's
All
cheers to
right.
the New Year's first. Let's
All
cheers
right,
to New
then
Year's.
we'll get into that because I'm curious. I
Yeah.
want to hear what you got to say. But what do we got here, John?
This is, what do we got? We have an Equilibrium and District 96 collab today,
Yes.
right? Another District 96 collab.
Yeah, District 96.
They're
is-
popular.
Yeah, they got their hands on everything, those guys,
They
huh?
do.
Yeah.
Let's taste this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
this is phenomenal.
Yeah.
This might be the best beer we've had so far on the show.
Yeah. It's really good.
It's really good.
I hate to say best. I think there's
You're right.
there's different qualities of every beer that might be
Yeah, I
better than
shouldn't
other
say that.
qualities.
I shouldn't say that
but-
because I love everybody that we,
yeah.
you
Some you might like
I'm
something
very
better.
loyal. I'm very loyal to my certain
Yeah.
breweries.
Yeah, so this is half full, District 96, Equilibrium, and
Now, is this Equilibrium's beer, or is this District
this
96?
was, I actually got this from Equilibrium. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Just because they collab doesn't mean they're available in both places.
yeah. Well, sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes.
I've never seen a collab that's available in both places.
Yeah, it depends.
Usually they do one, and then the next week they come out with their version. And it's the different name, but
Yes, and it will be made at one brewery, but I think
Right.
I've been to breweries where they said, "Oh, we got a couple cases of this from
Okay.
up there or whatever." But yes, most of the time, like this one, I bought from Equilibrium. So, but yeah, and they have another one called Full, and it's
that's-
yeah,
this is a great beer.
8%. And what are you getting out of this, man? You get a little citrusy, a little bit of that.
It's really light.
Yeah,
It's very crushable.
Yeah,
I can drink this all
8%,
day.
yeah, at 8%, yeah, it's.
You get a little bit
Nice.
of orange juice in there.
Yes, I was waiting for that.
That's orange
Yeah,
juice.
I
right
definitely
there.
got that
I want
from
to
that.
drink this with my eggs in the morning. This is great.
I wouldn't be surprised. And you know what? I really do want to talk about those New Year's resolutions, but there's something else I wanted to bring up about these places too, like Equilibrium, that bonfire, man.
Dude,
Good barbecue, man.
they're doing
Really
something
good.
right up there.
Yeah.
So I always talk about the past few episodes we've done. We've done Bricks, we've done Tin Barn, we've done District, Equilibrium. Equilibrium is definitely my top 5.
Yeah.
Not even the ambiance, but that food was phenomenal.
Yeah.
We went up to your lake houses
the
up
house in
there,
the Catskills, yeah.
and on the way back we stopped down in Equilibrium, and I said, let me bring some food home.
Yeah.
I got ribs, I got some pulled pork, I got some mac and cheese,
Yeah.
I got some chicken. Pulled
What is it with
chicken.
mac and cheese and barbecue? Why does that? It's like
I don't know. I'm not even a mac and cheese guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge mac and cheese guy.
I
but
like
it just
I always
goes
get mac
hand
and
in hand.
cheese with like bacon or something crazy in there.
Right,
Like, I had a
right.
cheeseburger
Lobster
mac and cheese that was really, really good.
Mac and cheese on your cheeseburger?
No, it was just like
Like
but they put
meat in it?
Yeah, they put burger like
Wow.
yeah.
That's
I guess
crazy.
it's kind of like beefaroni, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Or
Hamburger helper.
That's what I meant to say.
Hamburger helper.
Hamburger helper. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. But yeah, the
And
food
lobster
was-
mac and cheese, right? That's a popular.
Yeah, that is a popular. Or like you said, a grilled cheese on like a grilled cheese mac and cheese.
Right.
Which is pretty, big too.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the big thing is with that, but
Yeah.
I got to tell you, the food was good. The ribs, they were a little peppery for me.
Oh yeah.
They were a little too peppery for me.
Mhm.
It must have been the rub that they used.
Oh.
But the pulled pork, I had the pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I would go there. Oh, I wish it was closer. I'd be there every day. I'd be 800 pounds just eating barbecue and drinking beer every day of my life.
Yeah, and it's so cool what they did with that new place
Yeah.
there on South Street.
Yep.
I mean, the old one was cool too. It was nice. But they had a lot going on. When I first started going to Equilibrium was probably, it was a few years back, basically when they first opened, and there was like a tap room there. There was a restaurant there.
The old one, the original one?
Yes, the original one. But here was a thing though. It was separate entities. So I think Equilibrium there was a brewery there, and then they had the restaurant.
The tap room was upstairs and it had like little video games. And
well, that came later.
Oh, so that's not even the same.
No.
Okay.
Originally, there was like a tap room, that was connected to the restaurant. It was like a level down.
Wow. Okay.
And something happened. I don't know if it was a falling out or what, but. There was some beef there, and you knew there was some beef there because when you went to the restaurant and you started seeing less and less Equilibrium beers, and you're like, wait a second, Equilibrium's right here.
Right.
What's going on? Why am I not seeing these beers now?
They took a stand. They kicked them out.
Something happened. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't want to talk more on it because, well, I don't know, and I don't like to be that person who talks about something I have no clue about. So,
but they're still at the two locations, right? They got their new Bonfire location.
Yeah, the Bonfire. I don't know what's going on because I only go to the Bonfire location. Right. You know,
well, why would you? I mean, really go to the other one because this one's got the food. It's got it's great.
They had everything. They have the cornhole there, and they have like that special like area for getting your cans and merchandise. Yep. They have like a little merch room, and then they have that area.
It's like a vault.
The it
was cool. It was really cool.
We liked it. Yeah,
a lot of stuff, even for the family, for kids. I remember the end of the table had a little bucket at the end. There was Uno in there. There was playing cards. There was Jenga. There was all stuff. So you could bring the family, have dinner, have a beer, and have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah,
I wish they were.
You know, a lot of people they don't like the whole family in brewery, the kids thing and breweries thing. You know,
really.
I think it's more like the younger generation, but this is the way I look at it. As long as your kids aren't running around acting like little jackasses, you know,
assholes.
As long as you're not doing that, I think we're okay. If I were to bring my kid, I say just stay in the quiet. I feel bad too. I mean, it's not really an environment my kid wouldn't necessarily enjoy yet. You know, in years to come, I think he would love to go with me. But it's tough sometimes, especially when you're like, for something like Equilibrium, I'm on the road. I'm with my family. Sure. I'm not, I'm not going to have this opportunity necessarily all the time to be in that area at that time to do it. And I think that a lot of the clientele at breweries are people of our generation who are the ones that have those children now. And we're the ones who really, we're the ones who just were part of the whole craft beer revolution, when it first came out.
Absolutely. So, that's the difference between the New York breweries and the New Jersey breweries.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'll bring my kids to Brick City and they're like, oh man, they sit in the hallway. I got to make sure I bring their tablets or a game for them to play. Yeah. Then we go to a place like Tin Barn or District 96 or Equilibrium. Yeah. And you're like, yeah, let's go. Because Tin Barn, they know they're getting pizza. I brought them to District 96. They got milkshakes and chicken tenders.
Well, they'll cater it. Yeah, now, like you said, some of them have the cornhole. They have the Jenga. They have these things where, the kids do enjoy.
But the New Jersey breweries, they sit there and they're like, oh, man, there's nothing to eat. There's nothing. I got to bring chips. I got to bring stuff to entertain them.
But you have to anticipate certain things when it comes to bringing your child to a brewery. If someone's is cursing like crazy and talking vulgar, I'm not going to, what am I going to say? I'm at a brewery. I brought my kid to a brewery. That's whatever.
My expectations when I go to a brewery, though, is different than, like, I wouldn't take my kids to a bar.
Yeah.
Right at a bar, there's going to be cursing. There's going to be people getting drunk, doing shots.
Yes, you don't get that as much, I guess,
but a brewery, everybody's happy. It's family. Everybody's just chilling out. We're there for the same reason. We're not there to get drunk and get hammered and start fights. We're there to sip beer and taste it, and it's a different entity. It's different.
Yeah.
So I don't mind bringing my kids, and I feel, and it's a good excuse to go to a brewery. Yeah. Hey, guys, let's do something family today. What do you want to do? Let's go to the brewery. Oh, Dad, well, if I go here, there's food. You can run around outside. Okay, we can play a game, the four of us at the table. It's acceptable.
Yeah, it's
acceptable.
It is. And I'm okay with it. But let me tell you, if I'm someone that doesn't have kids and say there's a kid sitting at the bar or something like that, which I don't even know the legality of that.
I don't know.
I've been to, maybe I've been to bars or things like that where I was by myself and I went to sit at a bar and I'm like, wait a second, that kid's taking a seat. Right. I'm a paying customer. That's a different story. I think.
But you bring your son with you to a lot of places.
I bring him to a lot of places. I absolutely never tried it. No, I have seen it, but no, I absolutely, like I said, I don't know the legality of that. But
They probably can't sit at the bar, I would think. You
I have,
the bar.
yeah, but I have seen it where, you know, there's a dad sitting there talking to the bartender or whatever in there.
Right.
I would never do that, but
Equilibrium is a great place to bring your family if you want to bring your family, as District 96 is.
Well, to me, like Equilibrium is almost like it's not just a brewery now; it's a restaurant. You know, so it's like bringing your kid to TGI Fridays or Julian's or one of those places. You know, and they have the food, they have the beer, they have everything going on there. So
I mean, you can't beat good smoked barbecue, man.
I love it. I love it. You know, there's a place right up the block here. I mean, they're so crazy. They close once they sell out. So they like open at lunchtime, and sometimes they're closed by like 3:00 in the afternoon.
That means they got to be good.
Yes, it's called Pulled Fork Barbecue in Long Valley, and these guys, I mean, they're doing something right. The guy who owns it, he's from Texas, and he couldn't find his Texas barbecue when he moved to Jersey.
Okay,
so he said, "All right, well,
did it himself.
Yeah, I'll bring it here."
Smart.
Great food.
We're going to have to do that one day.
Yeah, man.
Think we can bring them here on the show?
Dude, I actually went there for the brisket. Yeah, that would be nice.
Right, we'll bring it in. We'll try it right here.
I actually went there for the brisket, and they were sold out, and I had to get something else, and it was still phenomenal. I got like a fried chicken or something, like a chicken fried steak or something. I don't remember, but it was, I can't remember if it was chicken fried steak or, well, anyways, it was really, really good.
A few months back, we went to District 96, and my wife goes, that's how I get my wife to go, because she's not an IPA drinker. She'll drink sours. And she'll have a margarita. But that's the thing with District 96 is they have a full bar, not just beer, because they got the burger loft, right? It's like a restaurant next to the brewery. My kids were excited because they were able to have milkshakes. Yeah. I had my beers. Yeah. The burgers are phenomenal. So my wife was able to have a burger, and we split some wings and the fries with the dips. And and that's how I get my kids to go.
They have a full bar there too, right?
They have a full bar. My wife had a margarita. She had a strawberry margarita.
Yeah, so you could have your beer. Your kids have their food, you know, their little pickings.
Everybody's happy.
Everyone's happy.
Everyone's happy. Equilibrium, they don't have a full bar, but their beer selection is phenomenal. But with their games and their ambiance and their food, their fresh cut French fries. Ooh. Ken, have you ever had the fresh cut French fries from Equilibrium?
Yes.
Dude.
I think they put like a seasoning on them or something.
I don't know, but I ordered a couple orders to bring home. So we're about what? What do you think? It's an hour and a half? Hour and 45 minutes? From my house to Equilibrium?
From your house, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, from my house, it's about the same, actually, about an hour and a half.
I ordered French fries for the family. I bring everything home. Yeah. And I ate them on the way. I couldn't stop. They were so good. They were so good.
Honey, you didn't order fries.
Yeah, no, they were out.
Oh, sold out.
They were out.
No.
Sorry. I brought you potato salad. I brought you macaroni and cheese. No, it was good.
Yeah,
this is good stuff.
This is a good beer. This is a good beer. That's good. Yeah, everything is.
Anybody ever wants to take a road trip, please go to Equilibrium. Try it out. Like, we should do a show from Equilibrium.
And I wasn't even expecting throwing that plug in for Pulled Fork, but yeah, that's another great barbecue place.
Shout out to Pulled Fork, it's called?
Pulled Fork, yeah.
Pulled Fork. Shout out. Equilibrium, Dish 96.
Yeah, if you like barbecue, I love barbecue. So, why not, right?
Awesome.
So anyways,
it's a new year.
Yeah, it's a new year. Let's get back to that,
it's
man.
A new year.
We kind of went off there on supporting our local breweries and whatever they have. But
that's what happens when you get excited over a beer.
I know. I
just want to keep talking about it.
I get super excited. So back to what I said before. What is your New Year's resolution, buddy? Come on. I think you were buying time there. You're like, I don't know what my New Year's resolution is.
Every year I do a New Year's resolution, and then within 30 days it's gone and over with. So I'm like, should I even bother anymore? Because what's everybody's New Year's resolution? It's everybody's the same. I want to lose weight.
I'm going to elaborate on that, but yes.
Right? I want to not eat junk food. I want to lose. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do this.
I know.
No, you're not. You're going to do it for 30 days. And then, you go to the gym in January, February, it's freaking packed. And then March, everybody's done.
Do you know what I think that people should do as far as resolution goes? It's fine. You want to be healthy.
Making them?
No. Reachable goals. I think that's huge. I think that you can't just say, I'm going to go to the gym every day once the new year hits. No, you can't do that. I think you say, I'm going to go walking 2 days a week.
Better. Absolutely. I agree with that.
And then maybe come February, I'm going to start walking 3 days a week.
Good. Yep.
And then you can say you're going to cut out something. I'm going to cut out this for this month. And then maybe the next month you'll bring it back, but then you'll cut something else
Not even
out.
the month, but how about like a week? Like I'm not going to drink beer.
Yeah.
Right, Monday through Thursday. I'm going to save it for the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going to save it for the weekend.
I do that right now. I do that.
Right.
I do it. There's a few days of the week I don't have anything alcohol related.
Right.
And sometimes, like, I mean, which is difficult for me because I like to have a nice bourbon as a nightcap every night. It help, for me, it helps me sleep, actually.
Okay.
But still, I like to set rules for myself. But I think reachable goals are huge. You can't just say, because you're going to get discouraged. When you put out a goal for yourself that you're going to go do this every day of the week, or you're going to diet this way every day of the week, and then you don't do it, because then you're going to be like, oh, wait, I didn't do it. I only did it 3 days, and I wanted to do it 5 days. Oh, forget this. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, or I'll do it. Yeah. I'll just do it next week. I'll wait till next week.
I think as far as New Year's resolutions go, I think, like I said, you have to do reachable goals. I think you should start with, even if it's one day a week, I'm going to go walk for an hour.
Right.
And then come February, 2 days a week, or whatever. You know your body, you know yourself, you know what you can do.
You know what happens? It's snowing outside. I'm not doing it this week.
Life is
I'll do it next week, and then that's it. You don't do it.
Oh well, I always used to say the worst thing you can do is go working out with a friend, because once your friend says I can't make it,
you're not going.
You're not going. You're like, oh, Joe can't go. All right, forget it.
Right.
That's okay. And then before you know, you're not even going anymore.
Right.
So I think the whole, like, just set goals for yourself that are realistic, and set goals for yourself that, are reachable.
Right.
And I think that, it's not an impossibility. 2022 is a long year, and no one said that you have to do everything in 1 month. You can get there, and I'm only speaking for myself, and not everyone else, but I think once you set realistic expectations,
right.
I think that it's doable.
I think my resolutions this year are realistic. I didn't go crazy. So my New Year's resolution this year is, again, I'm going to drink beer on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only. I'm going to try not to drink Monday through Thursday, unless there's a special occasion.
Super Bowl. No, well, Super Bowl's on Sunday. Yeah.
Right? Unless there's a special occasion. Yeah. I'm not going to go home after work and I'm going to crack open a beer. I'm not going to. Yeah. I'm going to try not to do that.
Well, I'm in that boat right now because I don't do. Yours is a little bit tougher. I usually don't have anything Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Okay.
Nothing. Okay. So
well, maybe I should start that way then.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
A reachable goal.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, but it's tough for me because sometimes I'll be, say I went out to lunch or something. Obviously pub, Suds, and Grubs. I'm somewhere. I like to have a beer in my photo. I usually always like to have a beer in my photo, and I like to have, a bar and the food.
Right.
I like to have it. It's not always the case. Like,
that shouldn't be your goal then, to not have. You need to keep up with what people want.
Yeah,
people want that from you.
Yes.
So
well, yes.
You're going to disappoint a lot of fans if you stop doing that.
I'll still get it. I might just, instead of getting 2 beers, I'll just get one, just for the photo, and just for just to taste it, try it out, and everything. But yeah, sometimes that's the case, and I'm not punishing myself because of it.
Right.
And
my other one is I'm going to try not to eat anything after 8 p.m.
What are you, a gremlin or something? Or?
No. I just feel like after 8 p.m. your body's not. You're done.
Have you been watching Dr. Oz or he does that whole fasting thing? Yeah.
I want to do the fasting thing.
Yeah.
I want to not have anything except water for 12 hours.
Yeah.
So if I can go 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., we're not putting anything in my body but water.
Yeah.
And a lot of water.
Do you eat breakfast?
I want to try that. I don't. I'm not a breakfast guy.
Okay.
I don't.
I used to be that way.
I usually don't eat my first meal at 11 o'clock, so this should be pretty easy for me.
So I started doing a lot of times for breakfast, I'll do just a hard-boiled egg, and that's it. That is it.
I'm totally against hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, yeah.
The smell makes me... it's sick. You ask my wife. Nobody in my house is allowed to have a hard-boiled egg. It gets bad.
So you've never had egg salad?
No.
Wow.
Oh, my God, no.
I just learned something.
No, deviled eggs. Oh,
I love deviled eggs.
I know you do, and I know you make them.
Oh, man.
And I've seen them. They look pretty, but I will never put that in my mouth. I don't even want to look at it.
Oh, man, I don't know if I could ever do that, man.
No, nope.
Yeah, I mean, they do smell like farts, but, it's,
No, it literally does. When I smell, if my wife likes hard-boiled egg, when she's making it, it makes me sick to my stomach. Yeah, the whole house stinks. I can't do it. So she'll make it when I'm not around.
I didn't know you were this prissy before, man.
I am.
Oh, my God. Yeah, dude.
But, so I think that's, see, for me, everybody's got like a routine, right? You have a routine, a daily routine.
Yes, and I like to stick by it. I'm a little.
Me too. I'm like a little right.
I'm a little OCD. A little
Me too.
Like I need things a certain way. It has to be,
Like I don't have my coffee till 8:30.
Yeah.
I start work at 8. I get on the road to go to work at 7:15.
Yeah.
I go. I buy my coffee, but I can't drink it till 8:30.
Oh yeah.
It's a weird thing for me.
Well, I don't drink coffee in the morning. I have to have my coffee at 3, 4 in the afternoon.
I do the same.
So that's my only coffee.
I do a coffee at 8:30 and I do a coffee at 3 o'clock.
Yeah. But I only have the one. Just one. No. To me, it's a recharge. I'm okay in the morning. I'm not too bad. I can do whatever. I can function, whatever. I wake up and I'm fine. For me, I need the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock recharge.
I love it.
And that's it.
I'll do one at 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'll do a coffee.
Yeah.
The warmth puts me to bed. The caffeine doesn't bother me.
Not to be too TMI with this, but coffee for some reason in the morning upsets me.
Through you, right?
It upsets my stomach.
I know a lot of people like
That's why I can't have it in the morning. Otherwise, I would have tried it, But
I love my cup of coffee in the morning, but it can't be before 8:30 a.m. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm from another planet. I don't know. Everybody looks at me cockeyed when I say that, but I can't. I have my thing. It's my thing. I can't do it.
This is the way, for me. It's been like this for a long time, and and
I'm set in my ways now. I guess because we're older, and it's just the way it is.
Speaking of older, man, I mean, talk about the older days, man. When we were younger, when I was 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, remember Saturday morning cartoons, man?
Oh, they were the best. You wake up because I was never an early bird waking up, but you're always up at 9, 10, right? And all the good cartoons was like Channel 5.
Oh yeah, what do we watch, man? Like Thundercats, He-Man, She-Ra.
There was Garfield.
Yeah.
There was
Ghostbusters. Remember Ghostbusters? Yeah, the cartoon. Yeah.
They had the Ghostbusters and then the real Ghostbusters. There were 2 cartoons. The real Ghostbusters had like the original guys, and then the Ghostbusters had like something totally different. But yeah, oh man,
I miss that.
They don't do that anymore.
No. Kids nowadays are deprived.
Are there even cartoons on regular channels anymore in the morning? Besides Nickelodeon,
I gotta go to like PBS Kids for my son if I'm gonna put something on, or something like that. I don't know. I just
Transformers.
Oh yeah, Transformers. Oh no, what was it?
What was the
Voltron?
Voltron. Like you said, Thundercats, He-Man. The Smurfs.
Oh yeah, the Smurfs.
The
Smurfs were
on, man.
Fraggle Rock.
Flintstones. Fraggle Rock. That was HBO.
Was it on HBO?
That was special. That was HBO.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was HBO. Came out once a week at HBO. I think that was like an evening thing.
Really?
Yeah, Fraggle Rock was HBO.
I had no clue.
Yep. Down in Fraggle Rock. Oh,
Down in Fraggle Rock.
That was an awesome show.
Yeah.
These kids now today, they're so deprived of what we had.
Yeah. Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Now I think their attention's going to other things now. Now it's like iPads and whatever, And
I mean, so this is how I look at it, right? So my kids are big into the iPads and the phones, and it's just the way of the world now. We've talked about it.
Yeah.
But they're smarter than me at their age now than I was when I was their age. Is it because of all that?
Is smarter good? Is it? I think dumb and innocent is sometimes a good thing.
I wouldn't say dumb. Innocent, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not innocent anymore, Yeah. But they're definitely more intelligent than I was at that age. I was more innocent. I was more immature. I just wanted to watch cartoons and go out with my friends and have fun. But not them. They're playing these games now that I wouldn't be able to figure out. My daughter plays these games called Roblox, and they're building houses. And I'm like, what are you doing? I need money to build a house, and I need money for the bathtub. And what are you talking about?
Yeah. What
are you doing? What happened to Mario Brothers?
Yeah, it's almost like they're making them grow up too quick.
It is. It is. But they are smarter than I was back then. Yeah, you're right. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
I don't know. I was envious of my friends that weren't as intelligent.
No.
I'm like, they don't worry about half the stuff I'm worrying about.
Right.
There's an innocence to it. I don't know, man. I think it's just nowadays with everything with online and I mean even like bullying and stuff, remember someone didn't like you back in the day, they'd just they'd shove you.
You got into a fight after school. Yeah, let's meet in the parking lot.
Yeah, we made a parking lot.
Yeah, we'll beat each other up for 2 minutes, and then we're best friends the next day.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's just the way it was. You wrestled on, whatever, and that was it. Problem solved. Now it's like they're cruel.
They're mean. These kids are mean to each other. Wait, you're not even there yet.
I'm not, and I don't want to be there because I'm like that dad that I will not hold back.
You will defend your kid till the end.
Right? Yeah, yes, exactly. Like I feel like I'm that dad. Like, all right, your kid wants to pick on mine. I'm going to bring this old school. I'm going to your house. I'm going to knock out your father right now. That's how.
Yeah, no. Now these kids take it to social media.
Yeah.
They tell all their friends things and they make stuff up and they're so hurtful to each other. Right?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Where did society turn?
Where does it? Well, there's a lot that has to do with it. A lot of it comes from the parents, man. And that's the problem a lot of times. The parents. We're old school. We grew up in a different generation. We're what? Right. Your generation.
I'm Generation X.
X. And
our kids were baby boomers.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the tail end of Generation X.
Yeah, you're almost into what? Is it Z or millennial?
I'm before millennial, but so I can actually relate to some millennial things that I could relate to. I relate more to Generation X.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a lot to do with it. I think some parents are worse than the kids.
Right.
I see these parents, and they're on their phones doing selfies and they're doing their beauty pics and, and everything.
Duck face. Yep.
Yeah, their duck face. They look like idiots.
Yep.
I laugh at that.
I want to smack them when they do that. What are you doing? You look stupid.
Yeah, you look stupid. You're a grown ass man or you're a grown ass woman. Come on, stop.
I'm your dad, and I'm going to bully you for doing this.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit much.
But it's ridiculous.
Yeah. So don't be one of those parents, please.
No.
Don't.
Listen,
be grown up. Be
your
a father. Be a mother. Stop with all that other stuff.
I'm going to look into your face. I'm going to look even to people at home. If your kids fail in school, help your kid at home. It's not the teacher's fault. Stop blaming the teachers for everything.
Yeah, everyone's got to blame everyone for everything else.
You gave my kid too much homework. He can't keep up. Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're going to baby your kid that much? You know what? They're going to grow up.
Take some responsibility. Do what you got to do, and that's it.
Yes.
It's too much.
Yes.
It's too much.
And stop with the bullying. Yeah. Enough is enough.
Yeah.
And
be on top of your kids too. Your kids, you got to see what's going on with their social media. They're your kid. Say, what do you got going on right there? What are you looking at? Who's this? Who's that?
I check my kids' phones.
That's being a parent.
I check my kids' phones. I check their tablets. I want to see what they're watching. I want to see who they're subscribed to.
Yeah.
I don't want any surprises.
Exactly.
There's too many creeps out there and too much stuff going on.
You have to be careful with that.
You know what helped us out too, though, with bullying back in the day? Remember going home after school? We used to get to school at 3. At 4 o'clock, like different strokes would come on.
Yeah.
Facts of Life would come on. And they gave us everyday, normal childhood scenarios, right?
Like the Brady Bunch, man.
The Brady Bunch, yeah. You remember different strokes? Remember Arnold was in the bike shop and the guy was going to touch him? Remember that?
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
You can't put that on TV now.
No.
There's nothing like that now. There's nothing teaching kids right from wrong.
No wonder Gary Coleman turned out the way he did.
Yeah, I mean, the guy touched him in the bike shop. He wanted to do a sex tape with him or something. Remember, he wanted to record him.
Yeah.
You could not put that on TV now.
Yeah, I know.
But that was a life lesson for us.
Punky Brewster, all these things. They're always teaching you life lessons.
Always teaching you
preparing you for the world,
yes.
Now it's like, what are you going to prepare a kid? Oh, if someone sends you a message, you know why? Because you're not going to see it on TV now because it's not as entertaining.
Nope. Nope.
But
yeah, I learned a lot from that stuff. I mean, after school, what they had?
Reading Rainbow, man.
Reading Rainbow.
Gosh.
They had the after-school special. I always remember the after-school special. Remember our last episode we talked about?
We're showing our age right now.
We are. 40-year-old guys. You remember the after-school specials back in the day?
Yeah.
Right, Channel 5? Yeah. It's so funny because last week, we talked about Ben Affleck. I told you I had Ben Affleck. Yeah. Do you remember his after-school special?
No.
He took steroids. Remember he was...
no, I remember him Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
He was in an after-school special, and he was on the football team, and he wanted to be bigger, and he had a girlfriend, and he took steroids. And then he got mean, and he started, trying to beat up his girlfriend or argue with his girlfriend.
He was like a Hulkamaniac. No, he was like Incredible Hulk. Yeah,
it's he started getting the acne on the back, and that's what... It was an after-school special about how steroids are bad.
Yeah.
You don't see stuff like that anymore.
No.
There's no life after school.
I was afraid of cocaine because they said you're going to lose your septum and you're going to, and you're like...
Because they would teach us about the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's The View. What's after school? What do we go home and watch?
Well, things are
What's
sugar-coated nowadays, too, you know? I think some certain things.
Everybody's a sissy. I'm sorry. All these kids now, everybody's a sissy.
Well, it's like PC stuff, man. Like nowadays, they gotta be politically correct.
Everything's we don't even know now.
Who am I gonna offend? Like, listen, man, I'm not telling you that you're this way. I'm just saying, come on, just read me.
Even on our show, I don't know what's acceptable to say and what's not. Sometimes I want to say things, but I don't know what to say.
You know what? We have one thing. It's called freedom of speech, and we're gonna take advantage of that, and that's it.
We do, but how far can you go? Until you lose a listener, or until somebody's like, I don't want to listen to those guys no more. We talked about COVID last week, and that was even a touchy subject. Are you allowed to talk about that?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to give your opinion on that?
Yeah. How do you feel about
what I mean?
Vaccines? And I mean, John and I are, for the most part, we're on the same page with a lot of things, and we agree with things because we're a similar generation. But I hear you. That's the case sometimes, and
it's just I'm scared for our children.
Yeah.
I miss Saturday morning cartoons. I feel like we didn't talk about that. Was
X-Men was another one I used to love.
I wasn't into the X-Men.
Oh.
Even before school, I remember waking up extra early because there were cartoons on before I went to go to school. And I wanted to make sure I was up and watch my cartoons before I went to school.
Yeah.
Now my kids are rolling out of bed and going to school. They don't. Yeah. Well, my daughter wakes up extra early so she can go on YouTube before she goes to school.
You let your kids sleep in, huh?
I do. Yeah.
Gosh, when I was younger, if I was up after certain, my father.
See, I grew up that way. My parents let me sleep in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wake up early during the week, but on the weekends you can sleep in.
Gosh, I was like 8 years old cutting the lawn,
Yeah, no. No. But, so, yeah, we baby our kids now. Everything is different than when we were children.
I definitely have more patience than my father had, I'd say.
Yeah.
With a lot of things. Yeah, I just...
Well, is that you learning from... Is that just because that's how you are? Or is that because back in the day you felt that you wish your dad had more patience for you?
Yes, I think that's it.
And you said, I'm not going to do what he did.
That's the thing. Yes, exactly. I don't want my kid to, feel afraid to talk to me. Yeah, pressure certain things, Right. But like you said before, my kid's still young, so I have time
you're going to see things are going to change for you, man.
To see, yeah, exactly. So.
You think he'll be into bourbon? Are you going to try to get your kid into bourbon?
No, I'm not going to try to get my kid into anything.
Come on, not yet. You know what I mean?
Related,
I'm just saying. Can you imagine when your son turns 21, being like, "I'm the proud dad. I'm going to go to a bar. I'm going to have bourbon with my son, or we're going to sit in my basement and we're going to talk about what's going on in life." Do you expect to have that kind of relationship?
Listen,
with your son?
if that's the path he chooses, where he wants to have a bourbon with me, sure.
Do you want that though? Do you want that to have that type of relationship where me and my son could sit down at the bar, have a glass of bourbon, talk about what's going on?
I want to have a relationship where I can sit down and talk to my son
about anything.
I don't need the bourbon in it. I don't need the beer in it. I don't need any of that.
I was just trying to go into our next segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying.
Yeah.
I figured you're going to probably drop something in a glass and give it to me. So
yeah.
I was trying to.
No, I don't think alcohol needs to be involved in it.
No.
At all. Sorry, did I mess that up?
No, you didn't. I think I did. We had a couple before we started. So
no, I don't need bourbon. I don't need beer to enjoy have a nice relationship with my son in the future. If he's 21 and I said, all right, cool, man, let's if that's the route he's taking in life and he's having a beer or a bourbon or whatever, yeah, sure.
Well, let me ask you a question, because I know a lot of parents do this now, which I still don't agree with.
Yeah.
16, 17-year-old, I have my friends over. Mom, can we have a glass of wine? Can we have a beer? I'm home. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. And some parents are like, you know what? You're home. I'm watching you. Go ahead.
Your kids.
No, not my kids. No, my kids aren't that age.
No. I'm just saying, you're talking about just if your kids are that age.
Right. I'm asking you, are you okay with your son at 16, 17, 18 years old saying, Mom or Dad, can we have a couple drinks? I'm home. We're not going anywhere. My buddies are over.
I mean, I guess
can I steal a beer? Can I steal?
Yeah, it depends on his age, I mean...
Because it's 21 to drink beer, right? To drink any type of alcohol. Yeah. Are you going to stick to that and be like, no? If I catch you drinking, you're in trouble until you're 21. Or is it going to be, you know what?
It's tough. I guess I have to be in that situation because you see these. I watched I was watching Modern Family the one day, and Ed O'Neill's character Jay, he had his grandson,
right,
and he was showing him some woodwork and everything. And after he was done, he goes, and he was underage, the kid, his grandson. He goes, "Hey, you want a beer with me?"
Sure.
And Jay was he pours the beer and about to give it to his grandson, and, he doesn't give it to him. And he says, and then, they cut to the clip of him talking on the side,
Right.
And he says, I just realized I don't ever want to take that moment away from his father.
Okay. Well, that's a different... Yeah,
to have his first beer.
Right.
And he tastes it, and he's like, oh, it's skunk. It's skunk,
right.
I
mean, I'm thinking more like...
So you have this thing in your head now, like, from watching shows like that, like, I want to be the one, and he's, maybe he'll be underage, but I want to enjoy that first beer with my kid. So, yeah, there's always that part of you that says, yeah.
Clark Griswold and Russ Griswold sitting there after the truck car. It's about time for you to, right? Let's crack open, and then Russ drinks the whole thing. Down. You want that moment with your child?
I know.
I don't know if I do with my daughters. I don't know if they want to do that with me because I'm a guy. I'm daddy. They're daddy's little girls.
Yeah, it's different. I hate to compare the two between boys and girls, but it might be a little bit different for girls. Having the girls and everything and stuff. But because that you might have different moments with them and stuff.
Absolutely.
Where you walk them down the aisle and you do certain things that are
See, that's going to be the difference. Like you're not gonna You're going to have, your son's going to have the mommy-son dance. Yeah. I'm going to have the daddy-daughter dance. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, you're right. Yeah, but you're going to do things with your son that's a little closer than what I'm going to do with my daughters. Yeah. It's just how it is. The girls are going to grow up. Once my kids grow up and they're teenagers, they don't want anything to do with that.
But, yeah, my whole thing is, and just to, go back to what I was saying, is I just don't want to have that, give my kid the idea that you need to drink or need to do this or need to do anything, Right. We do it. I enjoy it. I mean, I really enjoy it.
We put in our time, and but we didn't do that as kids. We didn't even think about that as kids.
What's that?
Like drinking and whatever. We watched our Smurfs, and we watched our He-Man, and
it's a different world, brother. It's a different world now,
and
man.
And now kids are watching these shows that are just
it's I know. I know.
All right, moving on.
I got to get this guy something else here. Yeah. It's that time. John, come on. You did well last time.
I did. I liked the last one.
Yeah, you did.
We're doing the same thing?
No, we're not doing the same thing, but we're doing something that is in a way related, I guess, where it's a flavored kind of whiskey.
We're still doing whiskey.
It's a rye whiskey. Yes, this one is...
There's no fennel seeds, right?
No fennel seeds, like your rye bread. This is a rye whiskey finished in honey barrels from Catskill Distillery, Catskill Provisions.
Is that near your
yeah, not too far from my house in the Catskills. Yeah, so we stopped there, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good stuff. So I'm gonna do that for you, and we'll get to mine in a second.
I don't have my spinning glasses.
I brought it back.
All right.
Now, last one was a little watered down. I feel like because we do this towards the end, it's always going to be a little bit watered down.
See, I'm smart, folks. I do this on purpose.
Yeah.
So let's keep that segment to the end.
Yeah.
And what are you drinking? You're going to have something?
Yeah, I'll show you in 1 second, brother. Let me get yours first.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you definitely have some water in there. But darn ice. I need a Yeti cooler for my ice, before bringing it
You have everything but an ice machine out here. I mean, you use popcorn.
All right.
The color's a little different.
Yeah, this one's a little...
The last one was a little lighter.
Yeah, it's a little darker. I am doing a Midwinter's Night Dram.
That's the company? Let's get this out of here. Put everything up so people can see what we got here.
So this is from the company's High West actually, but this one is this is Act 8 Scene 2. So this one I picked up last year. I have a couple new ones for this year, but I'm still working on this one before I crack those ones open. As far as High West goes, this one is definitely one of the ones that's more sought out after. This one you see like. At least I see it more towards like the holiday time, and I mean, it's a good one. It's a blended, so blended ryes. Let me move that out of the way.
And you do yours straight up or
neat,
as they call it.
Neat, like me. I'm neat, right?
You're neat. You're a neat guy.
Right.
You keep your bar nice and neat. You drink your bourbon neat. That's
actually, if you saw the view we see back here, it's a little messy.
This is nice and neat.
From what you can see, it's neat. But from what John and I can see, it's
put the bottles up there. They can see it on if anybody's interested.
Good idea, brother.
Absolutely. A Midsummer's Night Dream, it's called?
Dram. Dram, like a dram of whiskey or
How about
Dram.
that Catskill? Let's give shout-outs to these guys.
Yeah, we always got to represent these companies. Yeah. There we go. That's the Catskill one right there. Hopefully you can still see our pretty faces behind those bottles. I think we're okay. But
this is going to taste like it smells.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Be honest. I always ask you to be honest.
It doesn't burn. That's my first thing as always. Does it burn? It doesn't burn.
Yeah.
Again, it could be the water and the ice.
Yeah.
It doesn't burn. I like that.
Getting the honey on that. First sip is always going to be different than your second sip. I want to tell you that right now.
I do taste a little bit of honey.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
This is not bad.
Okay.
Like I said, the ice and the water helps. I can't imagine doing it neat.
Okay. Well, next time, so I don't know if you guys ever seen a pattern with every podcast. I'm the first podcast
there's a method to your madness, right?
Yeah, there is. I started with like an old fashioned, so they had other things involved in there, like your bitters and everything. So that was my first say, hey, John, try this out, and then we're working our way to on the rocks, basically. And in this case, there's a little water in there, which is absolutely fine. And I'm doing whiskeys that have something that like a little bit going on other than like the first one had the maple, this one has the honey. Right. So it's all about getting acquiring that taste really, and just getting used to it. Get even if you're getting that whiskey or bourbon on the back end, it's that's okay.
This is not bad at all.
Yeah,
it's not burning the chest.
Yeah,
it's it feels good in the mouth.
Yeah. I feel like an enabler or something right now. I feel like I'm like pressuring you. You need to drink bourbon, and
you guys are gonna come back in like June, and we're gonna be like, "Hey guys, this is my."
John's gonna be $20,000 in a hole for his new bourbon collection,
and you're gonna have to deal with your cousin, my wife. You're gonna have to deal with her.
Yeah. I didn't do anything. It's right there in the video.
No, this is nice.
Yeah, good.
This is nice. I do. I'm enjoying this.
All right. Sometimes I wonder if you're just saying it for,
I would never do that.
Okay.
I would never do that. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell you I don't like it.
I'm just making sure. Well, on that note, I guess that's where we're finishing, man. Because I kind of like want to just, we have some football going on right now, right? So,
we do. Yeah, we do. We're running out of time.
Yeah.
This is good. I enjoy this.
Yeah.
It's a brand new year.
Yeah, it is.
It's a brand new year, and a lot of exciting things are going to happen this year.
Happy New Year, man.
I am looking forward to 2022.
Happy New Year to everyone else.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a healthy, happy, safe New Year.
Yeah. Can we finish this with a cheers and then do a Eddie Murphy Happy New Year?
Happy New Year. Let's do it.
Like, like Eddie Murphy, though.
Like Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Like African Eddie Murphy. Right?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Drink. Happy New Year!